we work out now? Yes. So I'm Milena Juarez. I'm a researcher at Fablab Barcelona. And today I will tell you about a bit about what Fablab Barcelona is and what we do in the house, and also about, I'm introduced to the CENTRINNO project, and what's the relation that we can explore on when we talk about heritage in the cities and the concept of productive cities. So the subtitle of the presentation is about heritage sustain a locally productive and globally connected city. And we are located in Barcelona, in the Poblenou district. And we are part of AIAC, which is Center for Research in Education, which aims to shape the future of cities by understanding the role of architecture and technology. So Fablab has consolidated in 2007, and as the first Fablab in the European Union. And along these 15 years, we have been considered as a benchmark in the powerful network of more than 1,800 Fablabs in over 100 countries. And we work with research innovation based around digital fabrication. And our role is to explore how we can actually rethink the way that we live, we play, and work in cities. Our activities are based in these three main pillars. The first one is education. We offer master's programs, academy residencies, learning programs, and all to create this learning environment in which people can actually learn by doing and prototype their ideas in a multidisciplinary environment. We also work with products and services, so we collaborate with many organizations that are also interested in understanding how our research outputs can also be implemented in different aspects of the urban environment. And we also do research and innovation. It is about the main pillar that I will talk a bit more today. So we collaborate also with like-minded organizations to foster sustainability and innovation. And when we talk about research, we actually talk about action research. So we're trying to understand what are the real impact and the value creation we can explore within different communities. And for doing this action research, we have been developing many projects, most of them funded by the European Union. And the one that I will talk today is about more the topic of heritage. So we follow up a people-centered approach to innovate. So we bring communities, we bring people to understand their role, again, about technology, digital fabrication, but also the principles of circular economy, so how we can actually improve the way we live in cities from a bottom-up perspective. So these are the 7 research or strategic areas at Fablab Barcelona. So as you can see, the way that we explore the different concepts actually through the training programs to the research activities. We make sense of these different areas of strategy from emergent futures, material textiles, civic ecology, future learning, distributed design, sense making, and productive cities. So productive cities is actually the topic that I will, and the strategic area that I'm mostly explaining to you today. And we understand as productive cities, or we try to explore what is the potential of urban manufacturing to innovate on more sustainable food production, energy, but also materials in the city. So how we can actually bring the principles of circular economy, understand how we can keep the materials longer in the economy, and we do it in different types of projects. And the one I'm explaining today is called CENTRINNO. It's a Horizon 2020 project. And we have been running CENTRINNO. It's a 4 years project, and it's funded by the European Union, which focuses on transforming historical urban areas into hubs for entrepreneurship and social and cultural integration. So here you can see the 25 partners in the project. At Fablab, we are the scientific coordinators of CENTRINNO, but we play different roles in the project, such as communication, but also we run a local pilot in Barcelona. About the project's vision, CENTRINNO, as I explained before, focus on this valorization of industrial historical sites and how we can bring life back to these areas and explore these different sites as hubs for innovation and creation. We have these three main pillars that explain or better define our work. So we use heritage as a catalyst for innovation and social inclusion. So by understanding heritage not only as the physical structures and the buildings, but also talking about intangible heritage in the different cities that are part of CENTRINNO. We boost diversity, inclusiveness, and innovation in this urban economy environment. And what we do in the different cities is actually understand what are the solutions or the potential solution we can create by understanding the ecological challenge we are facing. So we have this 9 pilot cities around Europe. And here in Barcelona, we are focused on Poblenou. I don't know if any one of you lives here in Barcelona. Who lives here in Barcelona? Yeah, so you understand better what I'm talking about. So Poblenou is a district that has been undergoing intense urban transformation since it was considered actually the Catalan Manchester due to its industrial environment, more focused actually in the industrial textile sector. Sorry. After the Olympic Games and all the let's say the current urban plans that have been tested and implemented in Poblenou, such as Superblock, 22/8, and other interventions, this neighborhood has been understanding, or we are trying actually to understand through this project what is the role that we can recover from the past, what we can bring from the past about Poblenou and explore it for a more sustainable and productive city model. So here there are some pictures of activities we have been organizing together with other 2 organizations. So Fablab Barcelona is actually the coordinator of the pilot in Poblenou, and Poblenou 1 district and Departamento de Educación, the Education Department of the Generalitat is also part of, as official partner of the project. So about heritage, what do we do? As I explained before, we bring the idea of how the tangible and intangible heritage can also be part of the sustainable transformation of Poblenou. So as you know, in this area we have many former industrial buildings that have now been, that are trying to be like better or open creative hubs for fostering the idea of sustainability and culture. So here's some picture of La Escocesa, also Muba. One methodology that we run and we implement in the project is about understanding the emotions, or what are the stories behind people that are actually living in Poblenou. So we know that we have many, let's say we have lots of polemic in accepting or not this urban transformation that are going through this long history of Poblenou as a district. But we also try to recover and understand from people that are living there what are their experience, their values, and what are their what are their goals or the ambitions for the future of the city, and specifically for this district. So we opened the dialogue with the citizens, and we try to, through following a methodologies about emotion, understand what can be done together for the next steps in this area. And another very important pillar of the project, and also about what we do at Fablab Barcelona, we understand and we try to boost this idea of localizing the production back to the cities. So in Poblenou, we have a very intense and beautiful environment for local production, but it has been gone through some challenge due to also this urban transformation. So by mapping, understanding what are the current activities in the neighborhood, we can also try to connect these manufacturers and artists and makers and create this connection, what is digital fabrication about, but also the ancestral techniques. So we, at Fablab Barcelona, of course, we are a digital fabrication laboratory, but we also are interested in understanding the traditional techniques that we can use and can apply and teach for a more sustainable future and circular way of thinking the city's processes. So here are some pictures of manufacturers that are part of a platform that we coordinate and we led at Fablab Barcelona that's called MakeWorks Catalunya, and you can find more information on our website, fablab.org, and also MakeWorks. It's connected to the website, so you can find more information how we are creating the sense among these manufacturers for more productive concept of city. And that's it. Thank you very much.